right. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. And what a special day today. Happy Valentine's Day. I decided to be a little festive in a sense and wear some attire that matches the holiday. So hopefully you all are at least giving back to yourself with some self-love. So even if some of you struggle with Valentine's Day or not fans of the holiday, that's okay. I always say just focus on giving back to yourself and that self-love no matter what. So, but I'm happy to be here, and I am your mini medium as usual on the A1R Psychic Radio and the beautiful Moonstruck TV. I have been sitting here trying to get it ready today. You know, I I was getting a little worried because I didn't feel so great earlier today. Had a bit of a headache and started to turn to a migraine. And, you know, my soon to be daughter in law said to eat green apples. I thought that was interesting. So I don't know if that worked or what might be, but I'm here and I feel better and did a little of my own self love today. So, anyhow, as usual, we're going to go ahead and let's pull an affirmation for this week. And we'll kind of chat for a minute. And then, of course, we'll take our callers today. I'm super excited. Just, that a lot of people, struggle with certain holidays, and Valentine's Day can be a tough one, for those who, have lost a spouse or even a child in that sense, or those who just haven't found their person and want to know, when or if that's going to happen, right? So, anyhow, we'll see what happens tonight with those callers. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to count out these cards. And let's see what our affirmation says for today. I kept seeing the number 18 today. So the 18, I was interesting because I thought that I thought maybe the 14 would be so appropriate since today is Valentine's Day here in the US and wherever may be. But I had to go with my my intuition, right? The little voices in my head, and I think it's going to be perfect. So the number 18 has been the number that has really been resonating with me today. So we'll see how that fits. Now, for those who have maybe never listened to my show, every week as I get ready to meditate and get ready to do my podcast, numbers come up, names will come up. If you have a loved one in spirit that's very anxious, then sometimes I'll get even more information. And then, the universe aligns those people with me just beautifully. So I can't wait to see what happens tonight for sure. All right. So now the affirmation for this week. So this will be for until next Wednesday. And I thought this was so appropriate. So what I do is I count out the cards to the number 18, pull the number 18, and how interesting that today being Valentine's Day, and the first three words in this affirmation says, "In my heart, I know that good things are coming my way." So here's what you want to do. This is your affirmation for the week, and repeat it every day until you soak it into your soul. Remember, in my heart, I know that good things are coming my way. So good energy, good affirmation. And, regardless of how tough that life can get, I really have so much faith that everything happens the way it's supposed to, and the way, everything happens for a reason, and everything happens for you and not to you, right? So then that way you feel like, okay, all right, I've got some things to learn. And then you don't feel like you're in a bit of what we would call victim mode. So think about that. I love to change that one word, the fourth, or I should say the two, to a four. So it's life changing, just that little bit, I promise. All right. Well, I am super excited to take this caller. This caller is from Australia, and this is Benny. Hi, Benny. This is the mini medium. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm doing great, hun. How can I help you tonight?
Yeah, I would like to do reading for the first year. Yes. So this is my first reading for this year. So I would like to know about what happens going to be in this year,
Okay.
financially or what.
Yeah. Okay, sure, sure. And so we can do what I call a general reading, just whatever my guides bring to me, whatever I'm drawn to, unless you have a very specific topic question that you're wanting to know for the year. Do you prefer one or the other?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to
Pardon?
do
Sorry.
just a general reading?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull some cards for you, and we'll see just kind of what comes, what the universe brings, what our guides bring to us. While I'm doing that, here, Vinny, I don't know if you heard me mentioning just a bit ago. Numbers come to me during the day or all the time, actually, and usually it is connection with my callers or those who I do readings for throughout the day. So the number 18 has really been coming up today. Do
Yes.
you connect with that number?
Oh, okay.
Do you
Both
connect with the
my
number?
daughter and my son is born in at 18.
Your daughter and your son were born on the 18th?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Wonderful. Well, that's just validation that you were meant to be with me today to do a reading. So that 18 kept coming up, and your children's birthday being the 18th. I think that's amazing. Um, all right. So let's see here. I'm pulling a few cards for you, my friend. And I don't know if you're familiar with how I do my readings, but what I really like to do is just listen to more of my gifts, but the cards will guide us a bit. So, a couple things that I want you to be mindful of that I see really revolve. Boy, this really revolves around finances. This really revolves around even some um, reorganization of your money, your assets, your debts. So this year, I do feel for you is going to be a year of just trying to almost consolidate a lot of things, not just financially, but also consolidating within your personal life. So, meaning that people in your life that last year were not serving you in a good way, now we're going to consolidate, bring all the good, people in your life together, and then we're going to leave out those ones that have not been so nice. Whether that's family or friends,
Okay.
it does not matter. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
I can understand
Uh,
that.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, good, good, good. Now, are you currently employed? Do you have a job?
No, 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 I'm not working. At the moment, I'm still studying, but I have off because of I have to diagnose PTSD. So yeah, the financially should be a bit tight for me at the moment.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, my friend, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure with with your medical stuff going on and trying to get yourself healthier and that definitely can put a strain in your money and your finances and but I really do feel that if you can take this year and really make some sacrifices, I know you've already had to make some, but even a little bit more of where you can cut some things out, just like I was saying, cutting people out, but also cutting maybe
Mhm.
frivolous expenses. I really feel here
Mhm.
right about August, I feel like you're going to see, it feels like a big sigh of relief. So it's, money coming in, or you're able to consolidate bills and things won't be too stressful financially. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Um, now, one last thing I'll tell you, and then I got to take my next caller, hun. But I really I feel like too that one thing I'm seeing, especially the fact that I was connected to your two children with the 18th birthday. Um, there seems to
Mhm.
be one of the kids I feel is a bit distant, and that usually is either
Uh-huh.
geographically they live far away, or just the
Mhm.
relationship is distant. Does that make sense?
Sorry, what do you mean?
With one of your children, does one of your children, do they live far away from you, or do you feel like your relationship is far? You're you're not as close as you used to be.
No, I really wanted to them. My ex is want to full custody, and then he lost the full custody, so which is with 50-50 custody. They're only 7 and 15. Of course, I wanna be with them all the time.
Good. Okay, good. That's good. Good, good. Okay. So I just want to make sure that as I see the kids that um, if there's um, if there's a moment this year where um, you're feeling a bit emotionally distant with the kids, or the relationship is there, um, just be very mindful of that. I do feel one of the kids kind of is struggling with a lot and may pull away from you. So just be mindful, and really
Mm.
just be there for that one for sure. Um, but I feel
Mhm.
overall for this year, it really is going to be a year of consolidating, making some sacrifices, so that then 2025, you'll see some new
Mhm.
changes that are going to feel this huge relief off your shoulders. Okay.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Well, I enjoyed meeting you and talking to you, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you very much for your time. Yeah.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Have a great night.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye, hun. All right. I have my next caller from Georgia. I missed her name. Georgia
Kwanda.
Aquanda. Hi, Aquanda. I love that name. Oh, it's beautiful. I
Hi.
love that.
Thank you.
How are
Thank
how
you.
are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Good, good. How can I help you, hun?
Um, 24 has been different. Um, it's been rocky so far.
I have to kind of agree with you. My January was a little rough. It was a little rocky too for me.
Yes.
What question do you have for me, hun?
Uh, I just I don't know. I need to know what is going on that changed because I work kind of hard trying to keep the peace and balance, and everything just went haywire. My personal
Oh,
life, my children, my family, everything, my finances, everything.
oh goodness. Okay. Well, I don't know if this will make you feel any better. I feel like sometimes when we feel that we're not alone, it can make us feel a little better. Um, I I do probably an average about 15 to 20 private readings a week, and I have really noticed that majority of my clients have really said that 2023 for them was just a rough year. It was a year of just um, so many things that happened that opened a lot of people's eyes to what they needed to change in their life. It also made them be more mindful and aware of what they have and to be grateful and thankful for. A lot of that energy carried into January. Now, for me in January, I had a loss of a loved one. My daughter had a miscarriage. I mean, it was just like, I feel you, hun. January was rough. I felt like it was like 365 days in January. It just, it drug
Yes.
on. And it just seemed so much. And one thing that I encourage you to do, and I know this is sometimes easier said than done, when we have our next full moon, which is coming here in the first part of March, release and let go of the January, of everything that was so, heavy. And the way you do that, and it's just a little bit of advice, then I'll read for you. But when you write down, or for the full moon, write down on a piece of paper what it is that you want to release. And that can be, if it's a person that you're wanting to, cut that energy out of your life, put that person's name down. If it's some health issues, put that down, finances, whatever may be. And then you'll take that piece of paper and you'll safely burn it. And then take those ashes and then give those back to the universe or to Gaia, which is Mother Earth. Allow that energy to be recycled and to come back to you with good love and light. It sounds very simple, but it's very powerful. So try that here in the next, I guess, about 3 weeks ish. Now, intuitively, some things that I'm picking up for you. Let me ask you really quick, because I asked my last caller and she connected, but you never know, you might as well. I see numbers all day, especially my day of my podcast, my guides, and the number 18 has been very significant today. Now, my last caller, her two children's birthdays, the 18th. So, do you connect with that number in any way by chance?
My uncle's birthday was February 18th, and mine is the 19th. So mine is Monday, his was Sunday.
Wonderful. Okay. And is your uncle still here in the physical world, or has he passed?
No, he's not.
He has passed, hun?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Um, so here's what's really interesting. I just got all my chills when my mediumship starts to kick in, and we get those beautiful validations of the why the number was coming up. Um, were you close to your uncle that just passed?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Uh, well, I'll tell you, I never look at these ever as coincidences. I really feel that your uncle, his energy has been with me today, which I think is beautiful. Today being Valentine's Day, it's not all about, you know, um, intimate love. It's not about, spouses or mates. Like, it really is that love for somebody. And I feel like your uncle coming through and being with me today and you meeting up with me, the number 18 being connected to him, just validates how protective and how much love this uncle has for you. It's incredible, even just the energy I'm feeling. Now, how that meshes with kind of what your question is and what's been going on uh, here in the next, I would say, well, yeah, I'm really at about 4 weeks. So probably right around like that full moon time. You do have a shift coming in your energy in the universe just for you. And what's going to happen is a sense of you um, feeling a need to step back and reevaluate some of the decisions that you've made in 2023 and either move forward or it's time to completely end them. One of those I do feel has to do with a relationship that I feel is just not serving you in a good way, hun. Do you
Okay.
understand that? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, beautiful. Now, um, uh, Do you connect with a name? I just heard, that was interesting. I just heard a name, which I'll get through. It's called clairaudience, so I'll hear voices. But I just heard the name, uh, like, wait, two syllable F name, like Frederick or like Franco. I can hear the two syllable F. Do you connect with that name in any way by chance?
Mm, no,
Okay,
not that. I'm kind of
not at all.
nervous. So,
You're okay.
uh,
It happens a lot. I always tell my clients just take it with you later when you're able to kind of breathe, you know, and focus a bit. All of these will come, to fruition. But there's some reason why that two syllable F name or a word like Frederick's not a common name, but um, even like Francis, that's not very common either. But keep that in mind. But I feel like this is even a grandma, a very strong grandma, very strong female that I'm starting to pick up on. Do you have a grandma on mom's side that has passed?
yes,
Okay. May I ask what her name is?
Inez, Violent Inez.
Inez. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Violent was her first name, but Inez is what everyone called her.
Ah, okay. 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 Perfect. Um, Yeah, I feel there's some reason that F name that is connected to your grandma. So keep that in mind. That might help you later. Um,
On my
now,
on my father's side, his youngest sister is named Debbie.
is what, hun?
My aunt on my father's side, his
Yeah.
my aunt's name is Debbie.
Oh, okay. Okay. And has she crossed over? She passed?
No, her son did, and she's struggling with it.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you close with her? Do you have,
I am.
okay. Okay. Uh, boy, you definitely had a purpose to be here, my friend, especially on this day of love. I really do have a feeling that I have your uncle. I also have the younger male, which would be you said your aunt's. Is that right? Your aunt's son? Is
Yes,
that what you?
yes.
Yeah. Um,
He's actually around my age.
okay. Okay. Perfect. Um, do you connect with the number 36? 36? That just popped up. So for me, that'll be the age of 36 or March 6th.
March 6th. Oh my God, that's my sister's birthday. She passed away. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. You have a lot of loved ones coming in, hun. Your sister passed and her birthday was March 6th.
March 6th.
Okay. Well, your sister's here, honey. This is the beautiful, um, it, it is all the messages and the beautiful signs that your loved ones in spirit have your back, that they are rooting for you, if you will, guiding you, protecting you, even through all of these times that feel like you're just, ready to break per se. Um, I'll tell you, you have an army on the other side that is going to make sure that nothing happens to you. I guarantee that, hun. Um, and boy, one thing I just heard, this is how sometimes these readings go. We focus on you, and then your loved ones get so excited they want to hurry and channel and give messages. But she keeps mentioning. She says, "Tell my sister to leave her hair alone." She says, "Tell her to just leave her damn hair alone." She's
Oh
talking
my
about.
God.
Are you changing your hair a lot, or did you just change it?
Yes, I've been stressed. Oh yes.
Yeah, she's like, just tell her to just leave it. And she just keeps saying how beautiful you are and what a beautiful human being. And she says that you know the saying when they say no good deed goes unpunished.
Yes.
Your sister keeps telling me to tell you that you've done so much good, um, that it's just a matter of time before God or the universe, whoever you believe in, is going to bring these blessings. Now, I feel just intuitively that you're going to see some relief coming here in the next month, and so. And I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. So,
Yes.
um,
Yes.
but this is going to be a year of you really learning about yourself, and learning what's really important, and what's worth putting your energy into.
Okay.
It's really going to be a year of almost like house cleaning, just cleaning out the dust, the dirt, if you will, um, that's just not serving you in a good way. And as this happens this year, just without a doubt, my friend, your loved ones that have been popping in just in this short amount of time are there to let you know they'll make sure um, that things get better. Okay.
Okay.
All right, my friend. I know these are so short. I have to wrap up my show, but what a beautiful. You've got so many amazing souls that popped in really quick. So I think
Okay.
that's a testament to the protection and the guidance that these ones are going to give you. So just trust in that. Ask them for the help. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right, my friend. Well, you have a happy Valentine's Day. Okay.
Thank you. Same to you. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Beautiful show. Incredible. Lots of amazing messages. So I hope you guys have a beautiful Valentine's Day. Remember to give yourself that self-love today. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.